Hello, Action families. This is Miss Ashley from over at Action Karate Jamison. I have the pleasure of talking to Madison and Brooks family today. Say hi, guys. So, mom and dad, I know obviously you guys train virtually. What was the main reason you guys got Brooke and Madison started?
I would say the first reason was uh, one of Madison's best friends was doing karate, and she got the experience to do one of those friend visits, and so she was able to do it with him. Got real excited about it, so we signed her up for it. And then a couple months later, her sister was watching and enjoyed what her big sister was doing, so she wanted to do it. So now they're both doing it, and I think the important thing is that they're learning some self discipline. They're learning to respect other people. Um,
Listen to their teachers in different scenarios, because it's a big thing for us as we tell them is you have different teachers and different coaches to always respect them. So having a swim coach, a karate coach, ice skating coach, and then their teachers at school, that also will help them understand how it is out there in the real world. And once they start to grow up, having these life skills will be very beneficial for them.
Yeah, I think all of those are totally important. Um, so with training virtually, did you guys have any hesitations in the beginning? Like, was there anything you were nervous about with training virtually?
to be honest, not really, just because when we had her test in one of the classes with her friend, we were able to see that they were still learning the motions. They were still being able to communicate with everybody, and everyone got a turn to speak or answer questions or learn lessons and everything. So I wasn't really too concerned with it. Right now, it's just a little bit more of a convenience, which is nice because we have the YouTube option on a day that they can't do or in-person kind of class. And to be honest, it's been working out very well for them. They really enjoy it. So I can't say we had any hesitation virtually, because every time one of the senseis will stop and work with them and tell them what to do and stuff like that. And what I really like about it and what I tell people is that they get the family involved. So we come to like listen during a lesson. So I think that's really important because it's a family opportunity, and that's really big for us is to do stuff together.
Yeah, and I think it's so important, especially with like the two of them doing it together. Like Madison being able to help Brooke out, like in her class. So,
Correct. But they were actually doing this morning, they were working together and helping each other out.
oh, I love it. Okay, Madison, we're on to you. Madison, do you have like a favorite part of your class? Like, what's your favorite part of any of your karate classes? If you had to pick one.
My favorite part is to learn new katas, especially with my nunchucks, because then I can learn new self defenses with them. And then, so if I get into like something bad, I know how to get out.
I love it. Brooke, what's been your favorite part of class?
Um, where they're kicking.
Like, you like the kicks the best? I love it. Do you like kicking in the air? Do you like when mom and dad hold the targets for you? All of
When
the
you
above?
Both like that.
Oh, I love it. So, mom and dad, have you noticed like any change with them, like in school, at home? Like, what has been the major change that you've seen since they've started?
I will say, especially with Brooke, since she's the younger one, her ice skating coach has said she comes to practice, she has it in a sense like locked on. She knows what to do. She starts it, or she already asked, "What's the first thing you want me to do?" Versus in the past, she might go and kind of goof off and be silly. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just nice when she goes right in and knows, I need to do this. This is my time, and get used to the routine and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. What about anything with Madison?
I think that the time management part of it for her, with trying to get to all the different events, like I said before, we have swimming, ice skating, karate, and then balancing schoolwork, is showing her that time management is important, that we have to balance everything out and be on time and or early to everything. So this way we're not rushing at the last second to get to everything, but then this way she can learn again the life skill for later on in life to manage herself and make sure she's ready to go.
Yeah, Madison, I think that's so important, especially at your age, learning that, because some adults still struggle with that, but learning it at your age, like Dad said, you're going to be well prepared. So mom and dad, just to finish, if you could give some feedback, or if you would say anything to someone like sitting on the fence, whether it's virtual training, whether it's in person, what would your feedback be? Like, what would you tell them?
It's a great opportunity for the kids to get a very personalized experience. Even in the virtual classes, their one-on-one experiences with all the different senseis and help that they get. They're watching them, they're critiquing them, they're still giving them the feedback. So this way they're continuing to get better at every day. So it's always that very personal touch that I like that helps you and helps them get better at karate.
I would agree. I mean, I've already told a number of families, especially when they're not sure what to get their kids involved in. Um, we've been saying it's a great experience for the girls, and it's making them stronger, more independent women for later on. And so that's something that's really important. And it's the same thing to give confidence to a little boy or something like that who needs that extra confidence. And they get to meet some friends. They get to see sometimes some of the same kids on the virtual calls, so it's a lot of fun to meet people from different parts of the state or even other states.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for your time this morning.